Guys, welcome to my page. So in today's video we'll be talking about nervous system. Nervous system is the system of communication between the various parts of the body and directs and integrates the body activity. Nervous system is divided into two. We have the central nervous system and we have the peripheral nervous system. So the central nervous system is now further divided into the brain and the spinal cord, while the peripheral nervous system is further divided into the motor neuron and sensory neuron. So the motor neuron now is further divided into somatic nervous system and autonomic nervous system. So this autonomic nervous system now is now further divided into the sympathetic and parasympathetic nerve. So let's go to the functions. So the central nervous system now, it receives and processes information and initiates action. And the central nervous system processes the pain signal when you stub your toe and tells your body how to react. That is one of the functions of this central nervous system. So we have the peripheral nervous system. The function is that it transmits signal between the central nervous system and the rest of the body. So if something happens, it will take it to the central nervous system before you now take it to the all part of the body or the particular part of the body that the response is supposed to come from. So example now is that this peripheral nervous system now send the signal from your skin to your brain when you feel a sharp object. So if I just pinch you with a pin now, this peripheral nervous system will send the signal to the brain. Maybe you will now react. You get? So the next one we have here is the brain. The brain receives and processes sensory information, initiates responses, store memory, and generates thoughts. Example of what the brain does is that it helps you solve a math problem using memory and reasoning. You get? So the next one we have here is spinal cord. It conducts signal to and from the brain, controls reflex action. So the spinal cord now allows you to pull your hand away from a hot surface without thinking. That is reflex action. The next one we have here is motor neuron. It carries signal from the central nervous system that controls the activities of muscle and gland. So this motor neuron now send a signal to your leg muscle to kick a football. You get? So the next one we have here is sensory neuron. It carries signal to the central nervous system from sensory organ. The sensory neuron now transmits the feeling of cold when you touch eyes. That is what it does in the body. The next one we have here is somatic nervous system. This somatic nervous system now controls voluntary movement by activating skeletal muscle. So this somatic nervous system allows you to lift a glass of cup voluntarily. You see? The next one we have here is autonomic nervous system. It controls involuntary responses by influencing organ, gland, and smooth muscle. Autonomic nervous system now regulates your heartbeat that is increasing during exercise without conscious control. If you are doing exercise, your heartbeat will be increasing. Is this autonomic nervous system that will now be regulating it, regulate even without you knowing. You get? The next one we have here is sympathetic nerve, and it's responsible for this fight or flight response. Prepare the body for stressful or energetic activity. So this sympathetic nerve now increase your heart rate and breathing when you are scared, fight or flight response. For instance, if you see a snake, is this sympathetic nervous system that will increase your heart rate, that is heartbeat and breathing, and it will now make you maybe to kill the snake, that is confront it, or you run away. So the next one we have here is parasympathetic nerve, and it's responsible for rest and digest response. It dominates during rest state, direct maintenance activity. So this parasympathetic nerve now slows your heart rate after a stressful event, After maybe at night when you are sleeping, this parasympathetic nerve will now take over. You get? So that is all for this thing. So the next one now we are going to enter is the structure of the nervous system. See you there.